So, hello. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a bit, but, basically nothing's been going on. That's really anything I would want to, post or whatever. So, I don't know. Anyways, my current map roster basically is this, if you're wondering. So, the FNAF map, and then Pandy's mine, which you guys haven't seen yet. Which, that one isn't done. You can slightly see the map from here. I would maybe show it off right now, but I could build more of that area, like over here, some other time, and this area is basically done. I mean, that room isn't done. That's the exit right there. That's just flickering lights system. That's door system for exit, same as that, I believe. But, this area over here, like, what that isn't done, but this area kind of technically is, same as that. But this, that area over there isn't done. Anyways, I just made this box for right now, I don't know why. But let's get on with the video. So what are the best Piggy skins, and etc. of, like, those? So it definitely depends on what you would classify for a Piggy skin. Because if you're counting, like, player model section, then the best is technically the default avatar, but you could pose, but you could try and pose as George, for example. Where there's a George NPC, you could try and pose as that, or Doggy or Bunny or whatever. So it could technically be useful, but they're not as useful as technically making a super small avatar that's like, I don't know, somewhere in between, like, a block, and a half block tall. So I guess an avatar that's about as tall as a slab could technically be very useful. I will say, for how good some skins are compared to others, yes, there are disadvantages and advantages of some skins. So it's not all fair and equal. But a few skins, like if you can, like being the bot or being the helper NPC of a map, like having your player skin be that is pretty useful. Because you can, well, if Grandma's animations were the same across the player model and the Grandma NPC, then it would be very easy to just have, like, a fake Grandma there. And you could still probably do it well, but most people would tell it's the player version. But Pandy is a really good NPC, because Pandy doesn't, Pandy has, like, quiet, I don't know, I'm just used to calling it terror radius because of DBD. But, I guess more of, like, song-wise, like Pandy, probably one of the most stealthiest ones, besides the fact that she has 2 eye colors. Was it that she has glowing eyes? Memory is very loud, but is, like, technically one of the darkest skins in the game. I can see, for example, on a map where there's a pony NPC, just, like, out in the open, and it's facing its back somewhere or whatever, you can basically prop up his pony against a door, and it could work, and somebody could run into you on accident if they don't notice. Though, Infected Pony is, like, kind of hunched over a bit compared to normal standing up pony. Doggy, you could mimic the Doggy NPC perfectly, though, for Infected Doggy for build mode, and, and Forest. Foxy, you can technically try and do that as well, same as Soldier. You can try and do it. Soldier actually has, like, almost no, well, I think Soldier might have the quietest, like, radius or whatever, like, sound in the entire game, besides actually, like, walking around. So sound when moving, Soldier is, like, normal with that, but he's the quietest in the game for, like, the sound of like, being near him. Skelly, though, I would say is the total quietest, I think, or, like, stealthiest, because of him being a entirely different model type. But a few other skins are good. Like, Ghosty is see-through, though he is white. White is the most, like, standout color, like, obvious to see color. Well, it's in between yellow and white for, like, most noticeable colors, I believe. But he's transparent and he's white. So if you can get into a very white area, with everything looking like it's white, I guess Ghosty could work best there. But I don't, excuse me, see much, excuse me, or whatever, see much use for him. Like someone like Tio is just not the right move ever. I mean, Mari doesn't have, for example, doesn't have any stepping noises or whatever when you move around, which is very nice, but she is literally the tallest character in the game, if not Tio. So it's in between Tio and Mari for one of the tallest ones, so you can see him behind cover. But almost every skin in the game is, like, about the same. Though I will say, I don't know if Spidella actually has a 2-block high jump, or if that's just the bot that has the higher jump or whatever. But I know the Spidella bot has a higher jump height than all the other bot options, and Duokara has his own unique gimmick, which makes him technically faster than every other bot option. Blatbot, though, actually isn't unique, for example. I do have Blat, but his bot isn't unique, unless you're counting it in, like, Hunt versus actual build mode in normal matches. Glenn actually has a very interesting spin move, which makes him faster than survivors, which is nuts, but you can technically do it. I might just make the server public just for that. Which I'll do now. Just make it public because of that. Just so I can show you. It's a bit hard to do. It works a lot less in main game modes, and they're probably gonna patch it out. But Glenn is technically the best skin in the game, and he's been that way for like a few weeks now. Piggy, though, can actually fit inside vents because she has a smaller hitbox. A few other skins can do this. Like a few other of the older skins, including Piggy specifically, can actually fit in things like vents. So a few of them can actually just straight up do that and fit inside vents, which is pretty nice. They can do that for a few of the old skins. Pandy, I believe, can do it, but Piggy is the one that is specifically best at doing it. So if you want to get in vents, then Piggy is the best one. Glenn can also do that, luckily enough, as well. So Glenn is one of the best skins because of that. Of course, since there's not like 2 people here, I can't specifically show off. But basically it's more like this, if you can see how I'm doing it. And it makes him spin. And he goes more like from a top-down view. When he goes like this, he's like that. And you can basically, if you spam it a bunch, but not do it like, if you don't do it a bunch in a row, but you do spam it, so not like roam, 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 roam. If you don't do it like that, and you go roam, 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 like that, you can become faster than survivors. Like, it's literally nuts. Which is pretty funny. I guess I could also show you, I guess, a bit of the spawn in the map. there's also this, so I might change this to like whatever the equivalent to true friends is. So I guess a few of the people who count as true friends are, I guess, Juice, Henry, Daffy, etc. Which you've seen those three before. You probably haven't seen all of them. Don't mind any of this right now. I guess I could show you a bit of a map, which this is Pandy's mine. This area isn't done yet, of course. I do a lot of linking in maps. Well, I do a lot of linking, basically, for these maps. That's what it was. I do a lot of linking for the maps, honestly. Which I shouldn't have all the keys in here, that was more of a test. Some of the linking keeps breaking a slight bit for some reason. I don't know why it keeps breaking. But sometimes the linking does break. I also haven't made any of this give dialogue yet. Like, all these timers were supposed to go to info or dialogue blocks. Probably dialogue blocks. And you'd have to stand here during the whole 35 seconds of talking. I haven't finished that yet. I don't remember why I had that there. I don't think I should have it there. That's why I had that there. Right, probably should have kept that, but I don't need it right now. Anyways, I don't remember where I put all the player spawns and everything. I guess Piggy spawn there is fine, and player spawn was like over there, I believe. I'll actually see where it is. That's right here. Anyways, the exit, for example, is pretty good as well. I might just test the map, the exit and everything. So I'll just set that up. Sorry you had to wait for setting it up. I don't know editing, so I can't just skip by this anyways. But honestly, if you're wondering how this link works, by the way, for like linking like this, basically just take any normal door, like a blue door, make another blue door like here, for example, cut off the side so it's only the like middle of the door object, put an NPC, which I prefer to do a soldier, personally, but you can use someone like Pony, and etc. if you're not going to use them in the map, but it's like using soldiers, as over here. Then you have the touch trigger, and basically, sorry there's a lot of linking there, basically it just goes to part of the not gate and the dialogue block saying that it's been used. And that not gate goes over here to the power source thing, showing that that's how many keys or items or whatever are for the exits, I guess, like, remaining. I don't remember why I have this here and stuff. Anyways, if you're wondering how much linking I do, yeah, it's a lot of linking. The only thing I got from a video was just this whole lights thing, which basically just chooses a room. Which I got the flickering lights thing, I just made them random. But we can test the map real quick if you want to see that. I'll just make sure everything of the map is fine. Should be docs time. That timer minute. There. I think I might have done it wrong actually. No, it looks fine. Forgot that was that. yeah, it's basically gonna have the 30-second countdown go by, and then it will pop up to 12 minutes, which, the only reason I did that is just for the style of the map. I also didn't put everything in the map, I just realized I needed to. Anyways, Pandy spawns about there, which I feel like is fine. Completely forgot about the 2 doors I placed. I didn't put back the Mimi dialogue, because I was just putting her back for a test. Anyways, you can't go in the hole here. Anyways, it went from 7 up there to 6 up there. It works the same sort of way with, the rest of the stuff as well. It's not that hard to build any of it, honestly. Well, with my experience, I wouldn't say it's hard to build any of this. Might be hard for you. Plus I have it when Pandy spawns. I also have it when Pandy spawns, Pandy's theme plays, which is funny. Which I should have it be this, because that only goes about... should only go to, like, here, then. Yeah, it should work. And have it on. Anyways, I've also hooked it up here, with which that's the full setup, if you're wondering how that works. That is the full setup. And then to make the vent work, I just made it go to the NOT gate, or whatever, to reverse it, and then made it this red thing. Which, now that I'm realizing, this might be a bit brighter than I needed it to be. It feels like it's brighter than it should be. Excuse me. A bit more like that, right? Yeah, that feels better. Anyways, I would say overall the map's, well, not done, of course, but it's decent for now. I could show you some more linking stuff if you want to know more. I don't know exactly, but I mean, there's offsets and everything. Which, audio links are also pretty simple. Links are more of a learned thing. Like, I just learned ifs, but I haven't used modify or flipper yet, ever. Well, I used flipper like once, and realized I didn't even need it. Which, I don't really know how to use modify. I haven't used it, I don't see any use for it, really. But I've basically used, like, every link that isn't an event, because the only event thing I have is Blat and Scree. Also, I haven't really used the cure. Well, no, I've used the cure blocks. Anyways, also a neat little trick if you want to change a character's dialogue is that you can basically, I'll just have, let's have it say that, or whatever. If you go like this, basically, if you put this on, there, if you basically put this, before a character speaks, it will change what the name of the character is in the dialogue. And it doesn't matter, and character is just the character man, right? Oh man, what did I say? I don't know. Anyways, instead of character, you just put what the name of the character should be, for your dialogue. But if you use that, it's actually pretty useful. The cutscene still isn't done, and it's quite stupid. But also, there's a lot of these, which, yes, player plus trader, for example, is possible. Player plus anything is technically possible, including, well, maybe not player plus tag. I don't know if player plus tag is possible. I also think it would be really funny if you could do something like, like, all, hold on. That would be funny to test, but whatever. Well, probably gonna make more mini games right now. I don't know how full my storage is. Well, actually, I don't have that many gigabytes left. I guess someone will join me. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Like I'm saying, there's still this and everything. So, minigames and everything is still fine. There's still this. Which, this I don't care about. I need to scrap that because I don't care about it. Some of the other old maps I might delete that are, like, too old and don't matter. I also might finish making more minigames. Which, maybe I'll do that. I mean, the only 4 we have done currently are these. Which, this is just a stupid minigame. Like, it's literally just this. It's literally just this, and you roam around, and there's a trader, or whatever. So, definitely sucks as a mode. There's also Skin Show, for example. That one's decent, but, Sentinel Attendance is pretty good. I actually tried doing it with a Scree, but it made it way too easy for a Survivor to win. If it was Scree, instead of Sentinel. Again, none of the maps are actually done for this mode, which is pretty hilarious that none of the maps for the mode are done, even though I'd consider the mode done. Like, all the linking for the mode is fine, just the maps aren't done for it. So I thought that was kind of stupid. There's also escape rooms, which I'm trying to make that visible, but it doesn't look very visible. I think everybody's gonna be stuck on that one. But yeah, there still is this, which isn't done. Still. Also, that looks a bit off, and it got bugged again. Stupid game bug. Anyways, there is escape rooms, and this is the first one. Also, don't go through here because it's just a bunch of black walls, and then you die, which is funny. Anyways, this one's simple, this one's less simple, you know, I haven't thought of all of it. This actually works, actually, if you wanted to see that. Because it's like, lava you can turn into, like, I guess not lava. Anyways, I don't know specifically what to do. Oh, and also I have the Funny Riddle School 4 pit right here. I think it's pretty funny. I still keep thinking I need to move stuff down. Which I think I will just move it 1 block down real quick. Because it's like at that block. And it should be like 1 block lower than it is. I was gonna play bot. Fucking idiot. And it works good. It still should go like 1 or 2 blocks lower than that, technically. What did I even say, bro? All I said is that I needed to move that 1 or 2 blocks lower. Did I just move the wrong one then? I moved the wrong one. Yeah, there's this here. Then there's that there, then there's that there. Got it. Should move it down a bit more. Still not right. It's about good. Maybe it should be one block higher, but I don't think so. Still should be moved about, like, half a block-ish lower. Like, again, I still think it's wrong how it is. Oops, forgot you still die from the void there. Trying to barely avoid it. Here. Should probably move everything away from it. Just so it looks better. I thought I could move down like an inch, but no. There shouldn't be that much block there. I think I should move that like a block down. What was it? Sorry, like half a block down, more like it. But I just feel like moving it like half a block down would be good. Excuse me. I think I just placed that wrong. Yes, I did. Funny thing is you can place blocks an infinite amount down, but you can't place, what was it? I forgot. You can place blocks an infinite amount down, but you can't go an infinite amount down. That's still a tiny bit off. It should be like half a block further down again, or like a block further down again. There, that's good. Looks much better. Actually shows the little skull symbol for once. There's also these which aren't done and stuff. Like, there's still this one, which I haven't finished. The portal styled one. I don't really know what to, like, call it. Also, I used rain for the doors, so it technically goes into the other map, which is funny. This one's actually pretty good, but it's like portal is the idea. It's pretty good, though. It does look like a good force field impression there. But this is pretty good. Like, this only teleports infected up here, and same thing in reverse. And this teleports you here. And this teleports you here. So it works out well. And you have to get both of the infected into, like, here. So it teleports them to here. And once they both touch that, or whatever, then the actual door itself opens. so it's not that it's a bit complicated linking wise, maybe, for like the average probably is. But I'm not like a link master, but I know a lot about links and stuff. Funny enough, I also made a nuke, and then I made this as well. Well, this is part of the nuke, which basically just activates the dialogue, and then activates the timer. And then after 10 seconds, everybody dies. It's just funny. Which I don't know the specifics of why I added it, but it is funny. I also realized I think that's off-center. No, that's off-center then? That's not off-center. That's not off-center. That doesn't make sense then. You probably could survive it over here, I just realized. Anyways, I do think it is funny that I have a nuke. Also, it's gonna make a chill hangout type of mode. But, I realize that, well, I don't really care about making that. Was a situation there. I also thought of a funny mode where everything is dark. Like, really, really dark. And if you're wondering how dark, it's like this the entire time. And Piggy has to go through seeing that basically the whole time. Which I'm still surprised nobody's joined after like 30 minutes. Bit unusual, but it's fine. Excuse me. Also, I am starting school soon. So where then I'm probably not gonna upload as often. Well, not upload as often. Probably not. Well, most likely, well, in school won't delay it as often as I've just not uploaded videos. Which my last real video was 2 weeks ago, pretty much. And my last actual video was like 6 days ago-ish. So almost a week ago since my last actual video. But like 2 weeks pretty much since my last real video. Anyways, though, I'm probably gonna work maybe on minigames, I guess, for now. Maybe finish this map. Maybe do a bit more there. This stuff's already done. I never finished that, and I never finished that, funny enough. Well, technically, everything's, like, not done, technically. The only one that would be technically done is Skin Show. I guess would be the only real done one. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go and just make it or whatever. Hope people join and etc. So I guess goodbye for now and hello for later. Goodbye.